Hello, my name is Matjaz Gregoric, and my colleague Elena Buzan and I will present the state of biodiversity genomics in Slovenia. Slovenia is one of the smallest European countries in South Central Europe, bordering Austria, Italy, Croatia, and Hungary. And it's located at the junction of four biogeographical units: the Alpine, the Dinaric, Mediterranean, and the Pannonian region. And because of this, Slovenia hosts the largest biotic diversity per unit area and has the second highest biodiversity index in Europe. This high value of Slovenia's biodiversity was recognized also by our government, and 38% of the surface area of the country is classified as Natura 2000 areas. Translated into numbers, Slovenia is home to more than 29,000 taxa of animals, plants, and fungi. Of these taxa, around 1,000 are endemic, which translates to between 3 and 4% of endemic taxa. The highest endemism comes from the Dinaric region, and the most notable part of the Dinaric region is the Dinaric karst, which with extensive cave systems. And Slovenia can be considered a kind of cradle of cave biology, with the first described cave animal and the first described cave vertebrate from our caves. These are these two animals here, the beetle and the olm. 8 Slovenian research institutions that are listed here comprise the vast majority of our country's research interests towards biodiversity. And these institutions have signed a national consortium agreement, ERGA Slovenia, or in short, ERGA.SI. And this consortium is aimed at improving the organization and the infrastructure of national and regional taxonomic research and genetic or genomic research. And with this, I give the presentation to my colleague, Elena Buzan.
Slovenian consortium also become important partners in the ERGA pilot species project, when we are going to sequence reference genome of the snowball, cave beetle, and the truffle, and 2 of these species are already in the process of the sequencing. Slovenia was also recognized as a hotspot in the Horizon Europe project, Biodiversity Genomic of Europe. With this 3.5-year lasting project, we start on the 1st of September. We are going to sequence reference genome of more than 30 species representatives of Slovenian biodiversity. We will mostly focus on species coming from the Alpine and the Dinaric ecosystem. So we are going to sequence vertebrates, plants, and many invertebrate species coming from terrestrial, caves, soil, freshwater environment, and also from the Adriatic Sea. So becoming a part of ERGA initiative and also the BGE project, we are also starting to build our national strategic plan. And one of the main goals of this plan is to set up a national biobanks and repositories, which will become a viable tool for biodiversity monitoring and genetic management. One of these already ongoing project is establishment of the national cryobanking of the Slovenian Natural History Museum. Then the cryobanking and the gene bank for the game species we follow, together with the stakeholders, Hunting Association of Slovenia and the Slovenia Forest Service. And then many other repositories and banking are going to be established in many Slovenian research involving the protected species and endemic species of our country. Right now, the main challenges for us is to establish the core facilities for genomics and bioinformatics services, because genomic equipment and bioinformatic resource are now currently available only for the medicine field, and there is none for the biodiversity genomics. But together with ERGA and the BGE project, we will start to work on the capacity building and the training of the young researchers in genomics and computational biology. And then after we will get many reference genomes, we will try to share our knowledge and experience with the policymaker and the stakeholders, but also share our need to incorporate genomics as another component for the biodiversity monitoring. And in long run, our plan is to involve the stakeholders, policymakers, and also citizens in the genomic research in our country. I would like to thank you in both of name of me and Matjaz for your attention.